Okay, is it on? Okay. Hi, I'm Mrs. Zupke, and let's see these questions. So, first question: what are your greatest strengths as a student? Well, I'm a teacher, so okay. So, what are my greatest strengths as a teacher? Well, greatest challenges or difficulties? That one's hard. I'm gonna move on. Favorite subject? Oh, science. Duh. What do I like about it? Well, lots of stuff. I mean, I like learning about like trees and dogs, like this one right here. That's my dog. That's Maya. Yeah. And can you see this is my house? It's pretty clean, actually. But yeah, I like science. Least favorite subject? I like school. I don't know. What's important to you? Lots of things. Lots and lots of things. Like my name is Mrs. Zupke, and this is my 4th year at the center school, but it's really my 5th because I student taught here before I got a job. So I've been here for a long time. So I'm actually from around here. I ended up going to college at Seattle Pacific University, so it's just over the hill from the center school, and I actually played basketball there. I also rode crew for a year and a half, but I went there to play basketball. So, and I have a little NCAA basketball that says Falcons on it. I thought it was really cool, so I autographed it. Like, who does that? Oh, it says Rachel Strand. Rachel's my first name, by the way. Strand was my maiden name. So when I got married, I picked up my husband's last name, which is Zupke, which is what you know me as. Which brings me to my husband. He is a science teacher, also. I know, cool, huh? Out in Woodinville, and right now he teaches 9th graders. So he's got a bunch of them. And we live in Everett, and you can kind of see my house behind me. Our house is 101 years old, so it's pretty cool. We have 2 cats and a dog. And so Chuck and Amelia are our cats, and they're brother and sister. We got them from the Everett Animal Shelter. And then Maya is a husky, and she's a year and a half, and we also got her from the shelter. I asked you to answer some questions on that sheet, so I'm going to answer a few for you because it's only fair that you get to find out about me if I get to find out about you. Disabilities. Honestly, I put a lot of time and effort into things, and one of the things that I especially put time and effort into, obviously besides teaching, are my friendships. And I'm really silly, but I like to write thank you cards, and maybe you've never gotten one, but thank you cards are pretty sweet, and it's really fun to get in the mail. So I also am very efficient, so if I have a lot of things to do and I really want to get them done, I can. I'm really blessed to have limbs and joints and stuff that work pretty good, which is why I got to play basketball in college, and it actually paid for it, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I married my best friend, so hanging out with my husband is pretty much way up there on the list. I also love being outside. I love to hike and snowshoe and, well, sunbathe when I want to relax. I also water ski and do all sorts of cool water stuff. I also like running with Maya because it's pretty fun. She needs to run a lot. I also love sports. I especially love college sports. I was a college athlete, so I totally get it. You can catch me watching college football, basketball, basically whatever's on TV, but we don't have fancy cable, so whatever's on like the regular channel. The pro stuff, I love NFL football. And actually, my husband is in a fantasy league, and so we like figure out like who's going to be on the team and stuff. I have one more prop, because this is my really sweet vintage Seahawks sweatshirt. That was my dad's, and he gave it to me. And you'll see me wear it at school. We also love hanging out with friends, whether they're friends from college or from the neighborhood or from our church. We have a pretty sweet backyard, so people can come hang out at our house too. I love baking. I've actually made 2 wedding cakes, and it's fun to get to share something that's really yummy and at a really big party like a wedding reception. I ended up finding out that I like to garden. We had a pretty mondo garden this year and didn't even really try, so that's super fun. It's still producing, so hopefully we'll have stuff going until September-ish. Well, end of September, hopefully, because it's already September. And when I was in high school, I thought I was going to be a doctor, and I decided that I want to be a doctor because I love science and I wanted to help teenagers. And I was like, hey, doctor, perfect, right? Wrong. Ended up figuring out that I could help teenagers more and still do stuff with science if I was a teacher. So that's what I decided to do. I would hope that you would say I was a hard teacher. Basically, I don't want you to think that I'm letting you coast through anything, because I still want you to learn something. But at the same time, I would hope you say that I am always there to help you and I'm more than happy to help you. You know what I mean? That's, if for students, that's what I'd hopefully want you to say. And that sometimes I tell a good joke here and there. Maybe? No. Okay. I expect you, yes, you, I expect you to come to class prepared and ready to engage in what I've prepared for us each day. Believe it or not, teachers work at home. Who knew? And we actually do work pretty hard to try and do fun stuff for you so that when you come to class, it's not just like, what am I doing? Okay? So, engage a little bit. But I also just want you to know, I do try really hard, and some stuff can't be any better than it is. That's all for me. You'll get to know me a lot more during the school year, and I'm really excited to get to know you guys. Hi, I also wanted you to meet the rest of my family. So this is Amelia. Hi, Amelia. We call her Amelia Bedelia. She's named after Amelia Earhart, famous lady flyer. And then this is Chuck, her brother, named after Charles Lindbergh, another famous flyer. So Chuck and Amelia, how you guys doing? Yes? Would you like to meet my husband? This is my husband. He's shaking his head. Then, oh, sorry, Mr. Zupke. So you're not going to say anything?
I could. But
you could?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, so that's Mr. Zupke. Hey, Maya. Maya, come. Maya. Maya, come here. This is our dog. Maya, come. Right here. Maya, come. Come here. Say hi to the camera. Sit. Sit. Hey. Thank you. This is our dog. Maya, can you say hi? That's my family.